What do you think overall?
I liked it a lot. Yeah. First couple minutes, maybe a little too much standing around. Had a couple turnovers, but we got to our game right away. I liked our execution and the pace we played with in the first period. When we were skating and we were making some plays, and guys scored some big goals for us. And every line kind of chipping in there, and that's what we like to see. And then after that, it was really business-like. I liked the way we kept our composure. I liked the way we pushed back. We defended well. We needed a big save. We got it. I thought I thought it was a really good game. Our best of the series by far.
This team has really shut teams down so well, so good defensively. How have you created transition chances against these guys? Because they didn't give up a lot of that during the season.
I think two things: coming back hard. We were tracking hard. We were getting above pucks. That allows our D to set tight gaps, and I thought our D sticks were excellent. They were standing up on plays, knocking pucks off the stick, and then our trackers were picking them up. And when we came up with pucks that were laid in behind us, our D were making plays. They were taking hits to make plays, and I think we did a better job skating out of the holes in our D zone tonight. Like, our wings started to push the pace right away until they got closed off, and that gave our other forwards time to get into some lanes in the neutral zone and get our speed going.
Jared, the passing, though, was absolutely exquisite, not only in the first, but through the game as well. It seemed like you were hitting it on the tape, or the chips were getting to those loose pucks. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, I think there's two parts to that. I think we worked to the right position defensively again. I think that has, part, and then our reads were good. So the execution part of it just comes from guys wanting the puck and demanding the puck. Like, sometimes if you're a little slow to get in those lanes and your execution's poor, the guys skating out of our zone a little bit kind of helps open up those lanes as well. So the pace and execution was excellent today, especially early in the game, and part of that is just guys wanting the puck and trying to get into the right areas to get it.
Do you think you're up 3-0? Do you think you learned anything from being up at 3-0 in that Grand Rapids series?
Well, let's hope so. Let's hope so. I mean, this is a good team, and you can see, like, at times they get us on our heels, and I thought we did a way better job tonight of handling their push than we did in games 1 and game 2. So, I mean, I know we learned a little bit about that in the Grand Rapids and Rockford series, so I'm hoping that we're getting better every series, every night. We should be learning from, times when we have success and times when we fail. So I would hope we're better this time around. But this is a good team. The hardest one to win is the one to close the team out. So it's going to have to be our best come Thursday.
You mentioned the composure that you showed.
Yeah.
How tough is that for you? How important is that when you've got a team frustrated to not take the bait?
I think it's the only way to win, personally, for me. I mean, I know that we have a tough physical team. We may not be the biggest team, and we may not have a whole bunch of fighters and all that, but I think that we're a tough team. We're team tough. We're not scared to hang on to pucks. We finish checks, play the right way. I find that when you start responding to that, you usually get the short end of the stick, so that gives them life to get back in it, whether it's their power play or just the chances you give up. The rhythm of your play disappears when you start getting caught up in that, and we didn't do it tonight, and that was the best. That impressed me a lot.
How about Forsberg? I talked on the phone about him, but just the way he's played, not just tonight, but throughout this series.
Yeah, he was excellent. He was excellent. I think early in the game, we had a couple breakdowns. We had a couple turnovers. They pressed us in some areas, and we didn't handle it well a couple times. And little intricate plays around the net where they had guys that got into areas where prime scoring areas right at the top of the crease after he's already made probably a routine save or a rebound save. And I mean, he was excellent. He flashed the glove a couple times, and again, anything that hit him, he just seems to be absorbing it and slowing the game down for us. And I mean, he's a big part of why we had success tonight, no doubt.
Blue Dye had a 1.75 goals against average during the regular season. You guys have 4 of them a couple times and 3 once. What do you see, or what do you guys notice that you're able to just change that number?
Well, it's not like we're creating a ton of shots, but I think some of our transition has helped us there. Like, we got a couple breaks today. We're getting some good looks off the rush, even in Ontario, we did the same thing, and we've come up with some rebounds. You know, there's some of them are fortunate bounces, some of it's just repetition and getting the puck to the net and getting our guys into the right areas to score some goals. There's got to be more than just, you know, one guy in his eyes. You have to have a second wave of guys arriving on time, and I think that we've done a pretty good job of that throughout the series.
Can you talk about the atmosphere in the building? Because it definitely seemed like a playoff game.
Yeah, it was great. I thought it was great. I don't even know what 8,800. Yeah, so it wasn't our biggest crowd of the year, but they were into it right away. You know, and you get the white T-shirts and white towels going, and the stereos cranked up. I mean, our guys love playing here, and I think it shows. I mean, they help get us going and help get us excited and play with energy.
What has Anderson meant during the postseason for you?
Yeah, he had a really good game tonight. I love the way he skated tonight. His details were good. He was stopping on pucks. You know, big games, he just finds a way. He's so big and strong, and he skates so well that when he's going, he's a difference maker, and he was tonight for us.
Great.
Thanks, Jared.
Thanks a lot.
All right, thank you.